Okay, apparently I made a mistake earlier and it didn't record. So try this again. Hi, my name is Billy Moore, veteran U.S. Army, 19 Delta Cav Scout from 84 to 94. Deployed to the first Gulf War. I did a deployment to Kuwait for a show of force and trained their National Guard in 93. I contracted in Iraq in '06 and Afghanistan in 2010 through 2012. Afghanistan, I was blessed. I got to meet some of the best, courageous men. GCO, uh, awesome people. Ghost Riders, you rock. Loved working with you guys. Mark Ross, Chris Henderson, First Sergeant Cervenka, retired Sergeant Major now. I can't name you all. You guys made a big difference in my life in a way. Uh, Alex Johns, Darwin Ortega, Rico Colazzo. It's 100 names. I couldn't cover them all. Thank you guys. So anyways, that's a little background on me. I started this YouTube channel, well, two people within a day of each other brought it up because I'm always posting pictures of what I cook. Alex Johns and Roberto Sanchez. Thank you guys for bringing up that, and I'm glad I started it, even though it's only been a week. Thank you for my friends that have supported this. My best friend Gina, I can't thank her enough for the stuff she's done for me, motivated me in different ways. Absolutely my best friend. Love you to death, Gina. You're always going to be my best friend. My counselor at Texas Behavioral. Thank you, Mr. Vino. God, thank you. Yeah, 2, 3, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, that was a complete clusterfuck. I relapsed, went through rehab, got married for the third time. That didn't last. That was, I'm never gonna say it's gonna, most people would count it as a mistake. I count it as a learning experience. Now that I've gone through it, I know what I did wrong and what I need to do right. In any situation, not just relationship wise. But it stems from being, PTSD, anxiety, those type things, and that's one of the reasons I cook. It gives me a creative outlet. I journal on occasion. And these are all self-care things, guys. The other things that I do, again, Gina said, hey, why don't you come down to VFW, see if you want. It's a whole new type system. There's less of the older guys, more of the younger guys. I'm 55, I fall in between. And I did, and I've really enjoyed that community. Just like this past weekend and last week, really, when I was cooking for our stand down for 9/11, it not only let me use my creative side, my cooking, but it gave me a way to give back to my veteran community, my community. I got voluntold to be a moderator on RGV Vets, that's a page on Facebook, dedicated for veterans from the Rio Grande Valley. Tracy Wisdom, Pepe Pringles, said, thanks guys. Nothing like coming out of heart surgery for a tumor and finding out you're an admin to a page. Also, Tracy, I can never repay you enough for that Whataburger meal while I was in the hospital. Thank you. So, you know, if you get out and become part of your community, you'll be amazed what you gain from being part of that community. A fellowship even. The other thing I do, I can't take credit for starting it, I just brought up the idea, is us fellow vets down here in the Rio Grande Valley, we try once a week to meet for dinner. It's not formal, like a peer-to-peer or anything like that. Not saying peer-to-peer is not great. If it works for you, great. But for us, as in our group, because of our schedule, and honestly, peer-to-peer, sometimes just being a group like that drives my anxiety nuts, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. Some of you gotta quit fucking whining. Hell, life handed you this, and a lot of times we handed it to ourselves. So if you screwed up, own it. Yeah. Did my ex-wife bring the drugs in the house? Yeah. Did I have to pick up? Oh, hell no. She didn't do anything wrong. I did it. I picked up. So guys, you gotta quit blaming other people, and sometimes you just gotta look at yourself and say, hey, yo soy el pendejo, not the other people. The other thing that chaps my ass, and I'm gonna be honest about it, guys belittling our sisters in arms. Chaps my ass. And here's why. After I was done working with GECO and I went to work for another company in Afghanistan, I had the privilege of working with a Marine fit team. And if you don't know what that is, it's a female engagement team that would go out into the local population, teach the local population, the women, the children, the young girls, how to boil water, how to prepare their food more hygienic, how to take care of themselves, and also empower themselves, because here you got 30 young women. I mean, the gunny, she was in her 30s or 40s, I really can't remember, and we developed a friendship, and then the rest of them were in their 20s. And I remember one time we came under fire. And I'll tell you what, those young ladies, I'll take them over some of the guys I worked with. So, you female vets, man, hats off to you, because you guys rock. I was a 19 Delta, I was a Cav Scout. And we did some crazy shit. We did some regular stuff, yeah. But, I mean, hey, ladies, hats off to you, because you don't get enough credit. Yeah, and you do deserve more credit. I'm sorry that some of you had to endure the sexual harassment and everything. I know that's caused you a lot of problems. You didn't deserve that. No man should ever take advantage of a woman, period. So, okay, done with that rant. And, you know, so, back to owning things, this and that. You know, I moved back down to the valley with a mindset of becoming a better person. Luckily, again, thank you, Gina. you've been such a great friend, such a great support for me. And, you've taught me baby steps. And I'm doing that. You know, the other day, I purposely really didn't date since I got here. And so I didn't date. Uh, but I met a lady. I mean, the term lady really doesn't do her justice. Angela, thank you. We had a wonderful dinner Friday night. Uh, I mean, and I find myself being a completely different person because of her. And I've been developing my relationship with God. And I found myself saying grace for the first time in forever with her. And it felt good. Thank you again. And it was in public. I find myself every day, because I know I will screw up my day if I just don't hand it over to God. He said, take my will, replace it with yours, because you know I'm going to screw this up, God. And, if you guys are offended by it, too bad. Find whatever helps you. That's all I'm saying. That's what helps me. Anyways. So, back to my first date in forever. I wore slacks. Got one pair of pants. You should have seen me when I was getting ready to leave. My neighbor's like, oh my God, he's got pants on. Typically, and this is when I'm cooking and around the house cleaning, but typically it's a nice pair of shorts, Hawaiian shirt. And so I met her in a nice shirt, slacks. And I was honest with her. I said, more than likely you're going to see me more and more in my shorts and this and that, because that's what I'm comfortable in. I'm retired. I really don't have to dress up. Truly, I do need to get a trim, but I've been wanting to grow my hair out. But that's for me. And then the other night we had dinner here at my house. That was a very pleasant evening, and it's nice being able to take baby steps in a relationship. A lot of times as veterans, because we're so disconnected in relationships, and we bounce from one to the next, we just jump. We take these leaps and we get burnt. We need to learn the baby steps. I mean, I gave her a peck on the cheek, still haven't held hands, but I'm ready to take those baby steps. I want this relationship, friendship first, and if it blossoms to more, it does. And guys, we need to learn that in everything, even with our families, because come on, a lot of us have had disconnects with our families. They don't always understand what we went through. So we distance ourselves from our family. Case in point, me. I mean, I've gone years, 2 years, 3 years without talking to my family, and I've slowly started letting them know how I feel and this and that. And I try to talk to my mother and my aunt every week. And I say my aunt because her husband was Special Forces during Vietnam, also did time in Korea, so she knows the deal. She saw the ugly side. It's nice talking to someone like that. So Aunt Sue, thank you. Mom, not to lower your statue, but you haven't experienced what she has. So I talk to them weekly, and with my parents, I'm working on building that relationship again, but I've got to do it in baby steps because I was at fault for a lot of things. Not saying they weren't, I'm just saying I'm owning my part. So guys, with our families, we got to do the same thing. Crowds, anxiety, shit. I've gotten better at it. It takes time, guys. Take your meds, talk to your counselors, talk to your friends, develop that support group. Reach out to each other. That's what's nice about our dinner group. We don't always discuss our problems, but it's just being around like-minded people and joking about stupid shit that happened when we were in the military. That's what the fuck it's all about, guys. You gotta also have that. Not to knock all these other formal things, but you have to have that relaxing time. VFW, American Legion, whatever it may be. But even those, they're formal. Yeah, you can go in between and it's informal. Yeah, that's cool. But to have a small little group, a family, and honestly, our little dinner group is like my extended family. I mean, they're my brothers and sisters. If they needed me to watch their children, in a heartbeat. They need me to come over for something, in a heartbeat. So, you know, it's there. As a matter of fact, how do I put it? Yet again, we've got them, if you're here in the Valley, Friday night, 6:30, La Playa Restaurant, Harlingen, Texas, dinner group meeting. Come join us. I actually invited Angela, but she may have to work, so and that's a big step for me because these are my brothers and sisters. You know, there's 5 of us that are so damn close. It's almost like me introducing someone to your family. Not saying the vets aren't my family. I think I'm closer to them as a family-wise. So that's a big step for me. And I'm scared shitless. And I'll be honest. Anyways, guys, look, let's cover homeless vets. Face it. The government, and I don't give a fuck who's in charge, who's president, who's running Congress. They don't give a damn about us. They don't care about our homeless vets. Garrisonese Foundation, Black Rifle Company, darn it, I can't remember the other ones. There's too many to count. Those people care because those are our brothers and sisters. They were there. Give them your damn business. Don't expect the government to come out. Hell, for that matter, start something in your community. You see a vet that needs help, you reach out. Point them in the right direction. The Pierce, as a matter of fact, if you're in the Pierce, in the Valley here, the Pierce Center's got some more grant money. Call them. You may qualify. They may help you with that rent. They may help you fixing your car. They may help you with groceries. Yeah, there's some income limitations, but reach out. It's not a lack of pride. We earned that shit. We did what we were asked to do. Voluntarily, we earned it. So go reach out. Man, be there for each other. I got a great friend that the friendship started just because I'd had a barbecue here at the house and some people didn't show. And I contacted everybody that didn't show, tell them I missed having them here and if there was any issues. And, you know, Lily, and we struck up a friendship. You're like sister. You're a great friend. Beautiful lady. So, you know, when you do these things, reach out, be friends to each other. Don't judge each other. We've all done stupid shit. I'm never going to judge someone. Or at least I hope I don't. Never say never. Anyways, I mean, crap. Guys, I care about you. I'm glad I started this channel, and I hope I reach out to you guys. And, you know, like I was saying in the video where the music was playing loud, make the, you know, I don't care if you follow my recipes. You know, I don't care if I get 7 followers. If you share what you make, just because it's something you learned from me, that's good enough. It'll get passed around. What I care more about is that you guys can come on my channel, get an idea, maybe even hear me rant like this and say, you know what, maybe I'll try this. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying this is what works for me. But maybe I'll try going out and being more active in my community, whatever it may be. More active in church, which I need to get back into. Lapse Cast group. And who knows, I may just straight do another church. But all I want is you guys to get something out of this. Good, bad, or indifferent, you know. If they made you mad, too bad. If you got something out of it, great. Mission accomplished. Oh hell, if I got you mad, mission accomplished, because it makes you think. And that's the other thing I want to say is never let anybody call you stupid or worthless. Because here's the deal. To me, stupidity is someone who is unwilling to learn. So if you're willing to learn something, whether it's about yourself, a hobby, whatever it is, you're not stupid. If you learn how to iron your damn clothes and make your bed every day, you're not stupid. There's always a lack of knowledge, never a lack of stupidity unless you're not willing to learn. Lack of worth. Bro, you're worth $1 billion every freaking day you're alive. The only person that's allowed to put worth on you is you. Because somewhere, someone sees you and sees that $1 billion person. No matter what you feel about yourself. There's always that one person. Remember that. Because you can be that 1 in a million person for one person. Never sell yourself short. Never water yourself down for someone. Like I told Angela, yeah, I wore slacks and everything because I did want to make a good impression on her. But also because I wanted to make a good impression on myself. Priority 1. I said, but I am more comfortable. Hell, I'm retired. I am more tired in my shorts and flowery shirts because that reflects me. You know, I'm the guy at the bar that may only have 3 beers, but you're going to have 15 because he's got you going. That's just me. So never water yourself down. And guys, every day is a blessing from God, whoever your God is. Take that day and make it yours. Oh, how I look at my day. Your day is a cake. My day is a cake. You start out making your batter. Boom. You put what you want in it. If you put yucky stuff in it, well, the foundation of your day is going to be yucky. Make that foundation, that morning, that getting up and going, just freaking awesome to your liking. Bake that shit, bake it up. Then throughout the day, you know, you're putting the icing on it. That's making your day even better. You know, and I'm gonna add some sprinkles. That's your friends and your relationships throughout the day that make that even better. And then, oh hell, I'm not gonna put candles or sparklers, because maybe there's that one person that just makes your day sparkle. I'm lucky enough to have 2 or 3. My best friend, my budding relationship with Angela, and my other friend, Lily, and my roommate, my neighbors, Robert, when we get a chance to talk, Joe Villa, photographer I met while paintballing up in Illinois. So many of you. I mean, if I added you to my cake all at once, we'd burn down the house. But those are the great things. So every day is your cake. Make it your best cake. I mean, hell, if you tried your ass off to make it your best cake and that sucker collapsed, guess what? It's still your cake and it's still yummy. Throw some mix it up with some ice cream and make it better at the end of the night. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a failure. Fix it the way you want. Oh well. Right? So anyways, guys, you have a great day. Love you all. And I'll see you sometime when I'm cooking. I'm gonna have to go check the smoker just to make sure the tempers are just right.